Breaking news: Atiku's 2023 ambition hits rock as PDP refuses to abandon zoning. The People's Democratic Party (PDP) has refused to abandon its zoning principle despite calls from some party members to jettison the age-long practice. The national chairman of the People's Democratic Party, Atiku, on Thursday in Abuja said that the party would not abandon the tradition. The chairman said this while inaugurating the 37-person zoning committee of the party at its national secretariat in Abuja. He added that whoever does not get the presidency this time should wait until the end of the tenure of the next president. After its 95th National Executive Council meeting on March 16th, the PDP constituted its zoning committee to make recommendations for the zoning of various elective positions before the elections. The committee, which was given 2 weeks to draft the hallowed list, is expected to submit its final zoning list on March 30th. Addressing delegates on Thursday, the chairman said, "PDP has a history of rotating our offices. Anybody who doesn't get it this time should wait after the tenure of whoever will be our next president. We believe PDP is going to produce the next president once we start this journey. This time, we will ensure it goes around. It will go around with justice, fairness, and the interests of Nigeria." You will recall that in the NEC meeting discussions, you had no rancor whatsoever. I implore all of you to continue in the same spirit. PDP has a reputation for discussing whatever issues that we have. We talk, we don't fight, we resolve issues. There's no issue that is too difficult or too important for the PDP to resolve. This is the spirit of the party. Therefore, I urge all of you to discuss this matter with the same spirit that you discussed at NEC. Let us not have any rancor whatsoever. At the end of the day, remain focused on the main goal. The People's Democratic Party, they've just decided that they're not throwing away or abandoning its zoning formula, its zoning tradition. You know, some politicians from the north, because of their intentions to run for presidency, they've been clamoring, they've been stating that there's nothing like zoning in the constitution or even in their own constitution. Atiku Abubakar is one of them, and you know he was called that. It was Kazeem Afuegba, the same PDP chieftain, who asked him that what is the difference between federal character and zoning, that if Atiku Abubakar is stating that there is nothing like zoning, then why is federal character being recognized? Does he not think that zoning and federal character are the same, that federal character and zoning are one and the same thing? You know, even after that, Atiku Abubakar has got a lot of criticism for going ahead to get the form. You know, some of his friends got the form for him for 40 million naira, even before he came out to declare his intentions to run for presidency. A couple of days ago, to be precise, on March 23rd, he declared his intentions. He came out openly to declare his intentions to run for presidency and why he wants to run, what he will do for the country and all of that. The chieftain was stating that why is Atiku behaving that way, that even the party has not decided on which region we get the ticket, but he has gone ahead of the party. Anyway, the national chairman of the party, Atiku, had just stated that whoever doesn't get it is sending a message to all of the aspirants from the north, because we know as it stands, southern governors have been demanding that it's their turn. President Muhammadu Buhari would have completed his 8-year tenure next year, May 2023, and is from the north. That in the spirit of fairness, equity, and justice, that it should be another southern and not another northern, and that if another northerner comes up, then there is no fairness, no justice. That is what has been going on. But you know, those politicians from the north that are eyeing the 2023 presidency, they've given deaf ear to that zoning call, and have gone ahead with everything they are planning. Those that are still coming out to declare their intentions, despite the fact that the party is still maintaining that it's not going to throw away the zoning formula. Well, what Ayu has got to tell any PDP chieftain, any member of the People's Democratic Party that wants to be president, is that the zoning, number one, the zoning formula will not be thrown away. And two, that if you don't get it this time around, wait till the next tenure. Wait till after 8 years. So that message is going to Atiku Abubakar as well. Atiku Abubakar is someone who has contested in virtually all of the elections. He has not won. But he said that the reason he has consistently contested is because of his passion for the country to bring change, that he has not given up, and he believes that he will get it. He believes that anytime he's called upon to stop being a serial contestant, he reminds people about President Muhammadu Buhari. That what about Buhari himself? That Buhari did try 3 times. He gave it a go 3 times, and it was at the end that at the third time that he won the presidency, that he actually won it. So there's nothing wrong in him trying and trying again. But I don't know how this one, how Atiku Abubakar will take this one. This one coming directly from the national chairman, because they are serious about this business, that they are going to give respect to the zoning formula. Well, Nigerians are already speaking. Someone says that we don't want another Fulani man to succeed Buhari under any guise. What that means is that we don't want a northerner. We don't want a northerner. We don't want a northerner to take over. Another one says, when it's the turn of northerners to be president, zoning must be obeyed. But when it is the turn of the southerners, zoning should be jettisoned. Atiku Abubakar, again, coming back to Atiku Abubakar, anytime it is time to contest, they preach about this zoning. Anytime they know that it affects them, is their zone that needs to wait, then they say there is no zoning. But if it is their turn to get it, they bring up the zoning, and that is not fairness, that is not equity, that is not justice. Another one says Atiku will get it. It is either him or nothing. Some people believe strongly in Atiku Abubakar, that he has a lot to offer. Some are saying that Atiku shouldn't worry, that the money spent to get the form for him, that the money is going to be returned, meaning that there is no there is no hope for him getting the presidency. Majority of persons are seriously rooting for Atiku Abubakar, despite the fact that the zoning formula is being talked about, and some persons are stating that they don't want another Fulani. It's a mixed one right now. Some persons believes that Atiku is the only candidate that can actually give APC a serious fight. Someone here says, if truth must be told, Atiku remains the only candidate from PDP that can give APC a serious fight, unless the selfish zoning agent want to give APC an easy climb to victory. Atiku is more experienced than any of the agents of zoning. Interesting. But the chairman was very serious with what he talked about the zoning, and I believe that they are going to follow it through. But we'll see how all of this plays through. If Atiku Abubakar is going to abandon his ambition, the way it's going to work out is for him to run. Then PDP has to pick him as their flag bearer. Each party must bring one person. It cannot be two people from one party. After their primaries, one person must emerge. So if he doesn't emerge as the party and flag bearer, we know that then that's the end of the road for him. But we'll see how the primary goes. Leave us your take, guys. Thank you once again for staying tuned. Please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe. Till I come your way again with more updates. Bye.